LED with the A10 quad-core processor. We are launching this on HSN for the first time with HP, 8 gigs of RAM, a terabyte in terms of storage capabilities, and a whole load of extras. Folks, we are so thrilled that so many of you have pre-ordered this. I believe we've sold nearly 1,000 over the past couple days. Tonight is your night to make sure yours is reserved. I'll take you through a quick overview of the features of this, and I'll tell you about the bonuses, and then we'll talk money, we'll talk about the price. When you buy this from HP, you are buying some of the latest technology that's out there. It all starts with the AMD QuadCore 810. You'll hear a lot about that tonight. It's AMD's best processor. It is certainly their most powerful and their most versatile. Big screen, 17.3-inch full high definition, 8 gigs of RAM. We can do everything at once. We're typing something, we're playing games, we're watching YouTube, we're online, we're shopping, we're booking a vacation. You can do all that multitasking. A terabyte hard drive. You, your husband, your wife, your son, your daughter, we've all got movies and music and video. We can store it all on there and not run out of space. Beats Audio, the premium sound experience is inside this custom-built laptop just for HSN customers. And then the HP True Vision HD webcam means you can video call with friends and family and loved ones all around the world. So that's really all that it is. It's going to unlock a ton of features that you've never seen before, including face recognition. I promise you'll be wowed by this presentation. A couple other things to let you know. First of all, our bonus buy. If you buy this, make sure you protect your laptop. Get $10 off our best-selling Viper. And then let's get really serious with the colors, because we have 5 beautiful colors to choose from right down front. You can choose the beautiful red. There's a sleek white. Everybody loves that sky blue, that fun purple, or the sleek silver. Now let's talk money. The reason why we have pre-sold so darn many of these is because everybody agrees the price is out of this world. Let's go through it for a second. $1,276 is the retail value when you add in all that we're giving you. Our normal price is $750. If you order it today while supplies last, and this is a one and done, they're never bringing this laptop back because it was custom built for this moment in time, it's $599. We pay the shipping and handling, and it's on 6 flex pay, which is our most flex, our maxed out flex. So anybody who's watching us right now can have this delivered for $99 and a little bit of tax. So a couple other things as well. VIP financing for all of our HSN credit card holders. Take advantage of that. It's 12-month VIP financing. That brings it down to under $50 a month. And listen to this. We really do like to throw in tons of extras. We're going to send you great software, wonderful software for you and the kids, whether it's free prints, and I mean 1,000 4x6 prints for an entire year. Think free Office, you've got Hallmark Print Studio, the Recipe Manager, $25 to Simply to Impress, and a lifetime with a value of $300, well, $299, of VTech customer support. If you've got questions, they have got answers. That's really what makes this the perfect bundle. So why upgrade tonight? Well, what's your experience like? Maybe you're on the laptop just now. Maybe it takes a long time to start up. Maybe it runs really hot and it burns your knees. Maybe it's heavy. Maybe it's got a short battery life. Maybe it's just slow. Well, somebody who is never slow but always very fast is Mr. Aaron Berger. He is here tonight, Mr. HP himself. Aaron, my friend, good to see you.
Here we go. Good to see you, my friend, as well.
It feels like it's been a while.
It has been.
We've been waiting for this to be made for us.
A couple of months, yeah.
Custom built.
Yes, sir.
$599.
Yes, sir. Wow. Say it again.
$599.
$599. I would like to make one clarification. Adam and I are not wearing the exact same jacket tonight.
Mine is cheaper.
I was going to say his is much nicer than mine is. You can tell Annie looks better in it, but they're pretty similar colors. We are celebrating HP. We are celebrating you and your favorite laptop brand and the #1 laptop brand in the country. HP, you know, when it comes to computers, when it comes to printers, when it comes to electronics, don't we love our HP?
Yeah.
Not just us, but the world loves HP. HP's the #1 selling computer brand in the United States. A brand that's been around for over 70 years. Started by 2 guys from Stanford in 1939. Every upgrade, and I mean every upgrade in this computer. The first thing for me is the screen size. I am not getting any younger. I guess none of us are getting any younger. Adam and I both had birthdays about 2 weeks ago, didn't we?
Yes, we did.
It was a big one for me, too. Adam's saying he's a kid. But anyway, a couple of weeks ago we had birthdays, and I need the bigger screen. More and more, I find that it's just a little harder to see. What I love is you don't add any weight to this screen, but you get that beautiful, high-definition, full 17-inch screen. It is gorgeous. Inside this computer, for the first time, it is the most powerful processor made by AMD. AMD is one of the top processor companies in the world. Their A line of processors is exactly what it sounds like. It's A. It's the top of the alphabet. It's the top of the line. There's the A4, there's the A6, there's the A8. They're all great. This is for the first time ever in an HP Today special. This is an A10. What does that mean? It means faster speed. It means, I'm going to show you things in a minute. You can log on with your face to this computer. You never have to remember a password again.
Woohoo!
You don't have to remember capital letter, star, caret.
How did you know my password?
How did I get that? I mean, isn't it crazy? You don't have to remember that anymore. Your mug is your login, and it's gesture control. It actually has the best graphics. It's the Radeon R6 graphic card. It is the best graphic card we have ever done in an AMD Today special. This is a great day. And then, of course, a couple extra things. Adam mentioned them, but I would be remiss in not getting to them right off the bat. That is $300, $299 in lifetime of VTech tech support. What does that mean? It means any question that you have. How do I set up my email? How do I get online? I saw Aaron do these really cool demos, and you're going to see me do really cool demos, and I want to know how to do them. How do I do them? You can call, you can ask. There is always someone there to help you, to get you going, and that's 24 hours a day. I'm sorry, that is, yeah, it is indeed 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. That, to me, that's worth its weight in gold.
Sure.
An additional $349 worth of additional software as well. And this is wonderful software. You know what? Let's do something we don't often do, because the software package is so good on this computer tonight, is so extraordinary on this computer tonight, and because 10% of our quantity was gone before we ever walked on air, I want to give everybody sort of an early chance to get in. Let's take a really quick look to run through all of those. That was Corel Office. That is a full non-expiring version. So all of these are, so you can do Word, Excel, and PowerPoint compatible programs. Learn to use Windows 8, because this, I haven't even said, the latest version of Windows' own operating system of Windows 8 is built in here. Hallmark Print Studio is built in. Easy Photo. Adam, I know you want to give a quick update. Just all kinds of great software, so you're ready to go when you get the computer home.
Here's what I can tell you. With everybody that pre-ordered this, as you can see, we are approaching 1,000. Those of you that want to go for the purple or the blue, definitely order as soon as you know you want it. I think for many of us, we wait for our Computer Today specials, and there's only a couple handfuls a year, especially when you narrow it down to the HP brand. This is the leader in the world today when it comes to laptops. Just while Aaron's getting set up for the next demonstration, and he promised to wow you, and he will, I want to show you a couple other things that you really will benefit from. Not only is this the big screen, it's the lightweight chassis. This is the Pavilion series, and let me tell you, this weighs 6 pounds, which is on her, and I mean a straight 6 pounds, not 6.5, 6 3/4, 6 1/4, 6 pounds. So a laptop of this size screen, that's unheard of. Other things that I know will impress you. The minute you take it out of the box and turn it on, you will be wowed by the sound. Right there, that branding, that name is worth a lot of money. Beats Audio is inside. So when you're listening to your favorite music, when you're playing games, when you're listening to your videos, it will sound better because it's been tuned by the finest ears in the industry. You hear music the way the artist intended, and it really does bring so much more into the music itself. Separate numeric keypad, but remember, it may look good on the outside, but as Aaron always says, his mum says, it's what's on the inside that counts. And Aaron, this is going to say,
I hope so.
This is, otherwise we are in trouble. This is a monster inside.
People say we look like brothers, Adam, so just tread carefully, if you will. This is a beast inside. It is absolutely, this is your quad-core processor. In fact, we've got a little video that we're going to show you right now. Quad-core is the best of the best. It's the biggest of the big. There's no such thing as, you know, a 5-core or a 6-core processor. This is AMD quad-core technology. So when you go to the toll booth and there's only 2 toll booths open, you're like, I'm burning gas, this is gonna take forever, I'm never gonna get where I wanna go. But as soon as that next toll booth opens, all of a sudden traffic starts flowing, right? I mean, it really starts moving. It's the same idea in your computer. When you multitask in your computer, and you will, this computer has the most RAM of any computer we have ever sold at HSN. Not only the latest processor, but the most RAM. What is RAM? That's a question that a lot of people ask. You know, many people know what a hard drive is. Hard drive is where you store everything. This is the largest hard drive we've ever done as well, a full terabyte hard drive. 8 gigabytes of RAM. Ask any computer person. They will tell you one of the most important and overlooked things in buying a computer is RAM. RAM is really important for your multitasking. So I want you guys to see what I've got going on here. I have probably, and it's cool with Windows 8, I can just run my finger across the top of the computer and you can see so many of the programs that I have open. Look, I have probably a dozen programs open at one time. This computer, in my favorite, purple. This computer does not pause, does not wait, does not hesitate, does not, I can't even think of another word, does not sit around and act lazy. I don't know. It's just really, really fast. One of the reasons it multitasks that quickly, it's all of the RAM that's built in. Yes, it's the quad core. That's a big part. But there's really a second equation to that that's very, very important, and that is the RAM. We have never, I've been at HSN, it'll be 9 years in August. I've sold I don't know how many millions of computers. I've sold a lot of computers at $1,000 that have 8 gigabytes of RAM. I've never sold a computer that has more than 8 gigabytes of RAM. I've never sold a 17-inch HP, the #1 brand in the country. And I'll go back to it, and I'll go back to it, and I'll go back to it, because when we buy electronics, if you're like me, you want to buy the best, you want to buy the name brand electronics. You want to buy a name that you've heard of, a name that's dependable. You want it to be backed up with a lifetime of technical support, plus HP's own year warranty. It feels good to buy that HP name. Know you're buying better speed. Know you're buying better graphics. Know you're buying a larger hard drive. That's one thing also here in our first 10 or 12 minutes. As we already get so busy, we should show you guys, what does a terabyte mean? A terabyte, that's the size of the hard drive, is 1,000 gigabytes. How much can you store on 1,000 gigabytes? A ton, an enormous amount. To put it into human numbers, and these are sort of hard to get your head around, 250 hours of high-definition video.
Wow.
Standard definition, you can add a 0 to that.
Wow.
1/3 of a million photos. 16,000 hours of music. Just for all of you real music buffs out there, that's about 200,000 songs. 200,000 songs that you'll be listening to on the best audio I've ever seen in any computer. Beats Audio, we know what Beats are, right? I mean, if there's any audio brand in the world that has really just changed the way we listen to music, it's been Beats Audio. Beats Audio built in, so not only do you have the superior visual experience, because you have a larger screen, you have a higher definition screen, and you have, remember, the best graphics card ever in an HP computer at HSN, the R6 Radeon graphics card. But you also have, Adam, the sound experience to match that. Very, very few computers do such a thing.
I think there's so much to kind of absorb. It's going to take a minute, but what I can tell you is we've never had a better HP offer. This is the lowest price we've ever been able to feature an HP laptop with all of these features, with all of these specs. I mean, really, anybody who's even just channel surfing right now, you kind of read through this list and you're already sold without even watching what Aaron's going to show us. It starts with HP. We normally pay more for HP. We are not paying more tonight. It goes to the biggest screen, the best size screen. We have it. It goes to the AMD A10 processor, which is AMD as a company founded in 1969. The A10 processor is their most advanced, it is their most superior, it is their best processor on the market. So we're not compromising. You have the A10 processor in here. I've never even spoken the words A10 processor on HSN because I've never featured an HP laptop with it. Not only do you have that, You've got the 8 gigs of RAM, as Aaron said, a terabyte of hard drive. So we're hitting the peak, the max numbers on all the important specifications. Then you throw in Beats audio, then you throw in software, then you throw in $300 of lifetime technical support, and that is the very definition of a today's special. 980 now, 981 now spoken for. Anybody who is watching us, please know, and we welcome in so many new customers from our electronic shows, anybody can buy this brand new laptop for $99 and change. Anybody. MasterCard, Visa, Discover, American Express, all the big credit and debit cards. When you call in right now or go online at hsn.com right now, all we'll do is we'll take that price, the lowest price we'll ever feature this laptop at, and split it into 6. You split $599 into 6, and that's the price you get down there. So we'll send it to you for that. For kids at school, college, university, for you and your home and your family, it's a way to upgrade to the best that we have to offer. Final thing, and I promise I'll be quick, if you want to complete HP makeover tonight, we can make that happen with our HP Envy printer, which is also on a weekend special. This is a brilliant, not only photo printer, regular printer, photocopier, scanner, gorgeous quality images that you'll see. This prints out lab quality, and it's that designer HP Envy line. $89.95 is officially the lowest price in America today on free shipping and handling and on 3 FlexPay. So there's a lot to take in, and we'll go through so much over the course of this hour. If you have any questions for Aaron, I know he loves to field them on 1-866-376-8255. You can join us on our community page as well. And remember, you have a 30-day money-back guarantee. Aaron, sir, what should we do now?
I'd love to take a tour around the computer. I think it's important for you guys to see everything that's built in, because you start looking at it, you start looking at this price, and I'm sure if I were you, I would be thinking, but what's it missing? I mean, I'm naturally skeptical. Sure. We all should be, you know, right? It's missing nothing. And I want to explain to you, we're in a time where ports on computers are being cut back, cut back, cut back, cut back. This computer has every port. Universal USB port. In fact, it's a USB 3.0 port, so it moves up to 10 times faster than a normal port. An Ethernet port. So this computer is fully networkable. Actually, 2 USB 3.0 ports. And I'll mention Viper antivirus because it'll go right into that port. We'll talk more about Viper antivirus, but since so many of you are in the ordering process, please ask your customer reps about it. It protects 4 computers and 4 Android devices for the life of those 8 devices. You see at the bottom of your screen, Adam, the item number?
387897.
Well done, right on cue. So you want to pick that up. It'll protect, again, 4 computers and 4 Android devices, less than $100. Moving on, the optical drive. So many laptops don't have an optical drive built in. Headphone and microphone jack, those are great. Now remember, you have Beats audio, which is great, but sometimes you might want to listen to earbuds as well. An HDMI port, and I'm going to show you in a minute. That means you can plug into your big screen television, everything you're doing on your computer now, your high definition video, your high definition audio, all goes over with 1 port, and then your SD card slot. Remember, this computer, this beautiful computer, I'm going to show you my purple again. I don't know, I'm a purple guy. You know, I always choose purple. It's always my color, and I just told Adam before the show, I bought a purple suit. I don't know, is that too loungy? I might look like a clown in it. But anyway, I'm going to wear it.
How purple is it? Is it like that?
No, it's not. It's more of a burgundy, really.
I can't wait to see it.
To be honest, I kind of wish it was this purple. Anyway, on my purple computer, or whatever beautiful color you choose, you can store with that SD card slot about 1/3 of a million, Adam, 320,000 photos. And Mr. Rick, our producer, just told us.
He just told us that blue is the most popular right now.
It's not what he's... Wait, what did you say? Did you really say blue? Purple. You're just being mean. Purple is, and thank you, and we'll continue to have a little competition here between
showing the
blue
and purple. If I turn this
one around, if you would quit being so darn lazy.
Look, if I turn mine around, now the blue will be the most popular.
I'm sure that's what's going to happen. I'm absolutely,
you'll see.
Absolutely certain that's what will happen next. Back to you.
We are already nearly halfway through the presentation, and it is exciting. It's that new car feeling. You get a new laptop, you turn it on, there's nothing on it, it's not clogged up with anything, and this is fast. You know, so many of us expect that lightning speed difference. The brand new A10 processor delivers that lightning speed difference. Because right now, when you think about it, our laptops, and there was a stage where, you know, a lot of us were just talking tablet, tablet, tablet. But laptops continue to be more now than ever the hub, the center point, the focal point. This is where we go to connect our tablets. This is where we go to connect our phones. This is where we go to connect our MP3 players or all the devices that we have, to download everything, to merge everything. This is such an important part of our home. So let's get the technology that's on the cutting edge, and that's exactly what this is. Now, one of the things that we're so thrilled about, beyond the speed and the performance, is that the A10 processor unlocks lots of new discoveries. It's going to unlock capabilities that other laptops that we feature on HSN simply don't do and can't do. One of them is gesture control. One of them is facial recognition. Aaron joked at the start of the presentation, but how many of us get so fed up and tired of not remembering what was my password again for this website, and was it a capital or no capital letters, and did I put an exclamation? Drives you nuts. And then you click forgotten password and you wait for the email. You never need to remember another password. Let me say that again, because that's a big selling point. You never need to remember another password. And it's not just me saying it. Aaron, is that not the case?
That is absolutely the case. I'm doing all kinds of, you're like, why is he, because I'm actually doing these really cool things right now with gesture control on the computer. But here's what I want to do first. Let me back out. I'm going to turn off gesture control. My computer, wow, we are busy as heck on this, and we should be. This is a computer that deserves to be half gone by tomorrow morning, and I wouldn't be surprised if it is. When you see a 17-inch screen, when you see the #1 computer company, not only the #1 computer company, Adam was kind enough to remind you guys about the printer that we have coming up in a little bit. HP is also the #1 printer company in America. We have the best price in the country on that HP Envy printer. That printer is an instant ink printer, so it's amazing in terms of the price per print. It also has HP ePrint. Comes with full ink cartridges, comes with $139 worth of additional software. You want to grab that printer. We are going to do a full presentation, but I'm just encouraging you now to do a full office makeover if you can. Okay, my computer is plugged into your television. You're going to see some things that you have probably never seen on a computer. I've had very few computers. I can count on one hand the number of computers, and I've sold over 1 million computers on HSN. I can count on one hand the number of models that can do what I'm going to show you right now. So you're going to see my computer. Now you're going to see my little face and little screen. There we go. Little face, little screen. You're going to see it right now. Abracadabra. I want to show you guys something cool. So I'm going to lock myself out of the computer. You know how you have to log on to Windows? That's like a security thing, right? So I'm going to just log out of Windows, so Windows is gone. So right now I am not logged into Windows. And you see at the bottom there's a little, the reason I'm leaning, which is a little weird for me and a little weird for you probably, the reason I'm leaning is I don't want the computer to see me yet. I'm going to log in with my face. It goes with me everywhere. For better or worse, it's haunted me for years. All I've got to do is use the built-in webcam, and watch what happens. As soon as I look into the camera, your face is now your login. Is that the bomb or what? And you can use it. You can configure it to be used on other applications as well, like on Facebook or on, there's lots of different things that you can log in. I want to do it just one more time to show you guys, because to me, I just think it's such a wow. So, okay, obviously, I'm not in the camera right now. Oops, sorry, I did that wrong. Okay, when I look into the camera, it opens for me. And you can actually set it to just how sensitive you want it to be. If you need your computer to be really sensitive, you certainly can do. That's one of the things that I love about this. You never have to remember a password again. I said that as slowly as I can talk, but I want to say it again. You never have to remember a password again to log into Windows. And your computer is totally secure. Hallelujah. That's why you want this computer. Here's the next thing, and this is just another one of my absolute favorite things. It's called gesture control. Let me show it to you right now. So we're going to hop back into my computer, and you'll notice that to me, this is sort of like the evolution just beyond touch. So you actually don't even touch the computer. You just hold your hand up just like this. Do you see that I'm now controlling the cursor? So like right now, I can hop into my photos just by going like that. I can get, oops, hang on. There we go. I can get right into my photos. I can also Do you see the in the middle of the screen there? There's
volume.
the sound.
Yeah.
So I just turned the sound off by telling it to shush. I'm going to turn the sound back on by telling it to, by doing the same thing again. And I'll show you again. There we go, I lost my cursor. If I want to log into my photos, there we go. I've logged right into my photos. If I want to go to the next photo, I can go over there. All kinds of really cool gestures. Now look at this. If I wanted to rotate the photo, did you see what I just did? I just opened up that menu. Rotate. Rotate. This is just by moving. This is just Incredible. By moving my finger. If I want to go back to the Windows, to my Windows home screen, I can go back to my Windows home screen. This is called gesture control. One of the really cool things about this, actually, I want to show you guys. I'm going to hop back into the photos. Is sometimes you don't want to touch your computer. Like for example, you might be in the kitchen. You might have brownie mix or something all over your hands, and you're looking at recipes. You want to go to the next page of the recipe, you can go just like this. Or if you had this out in the garden or whatever. And then again, when you want to bring up all of those controls, you can bring your finger up just like this. You can exit like so. You've got your pointer. If you wanted to choose another picture, you could choose another picture. Or if you wanted to go back to Windows, you can go right over here and you can go back to Windows. Do you see this? Do you see that I'm not touching my computer, but I'm controlling it? And I do want to show you again, I didn't do a very good job with this a minute ago, but I'm going to do a better job right now. What am I going to do? I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to hop into one of my favorite apps, which is, oh, actually, there's music. Wait, I've got music playing right now. Let's do it like this. Let me turn my music up. I'm going to go into my settings and turn the music up for you guys a little bit, he said. I really am going to do it. Here we go. So you can be jamming out to your music, and you will do with the Beats audio that's built in. Okay, you guys can hear that, right?
Yeah, we can hear it.
Okay, so you listen to music, right? And then if you wouldn't need to stop the music, the phone rings or your boss walks in or whatever, you just tell your computer to shh. Wow. Did you see that? The sound went off. And then when your boss leaves the room and you're ready to start jamming out again, or when you put the phone down or whatever, you go, and the music comes back on.
Now you're just showing off.
I think it's I wish that I could do that. Probably people wish they could do that actually to me, and that it worked all the
Both
time.
of
now
us.
that I think about it.
Most people watch us with no sound. You know that.
Do they put a blindfold on?
Folks, we are really thrilled that you're loving this offer as much as we're loving presenting it. We do want to thank the team at HP for making this a reality for us, because HP is such a big partner with HSN. They do things for us, for you, that they don't do with any other retailer in the world. And that's why we can say that this is the lowest priced premium HP laptop that we have ever been able to offer on HSN. That's what's so exciting about it. You know, ultimately, when you look at upgrading, there's a lot of choices that you can make. A lot of us, you know the easiest choice to make is the best choice. What's the most advanced? What's the most powerful? What's got the most storage, the most memory? What's got the best screen? This has all of those things. So when it comes to a brand new laptop that will deliver the best experience, you've got it here. Now, remember the pricing, because a today's special is a very special thing. It's a one-time only opportunity. So the price of this laptop is nearly $1,300, because we're throwing in, $350 of amazing software, because we're throwing in $300 of lifetime technical support, and that's big. You give this to mom, and she wants to know how to hook up her printer, how to organize her email, how to transfer the stuff from the old computer to the new computer. VTech customer support will help with all those things and so much more, and that's 24 hours, 7 days a week for the lifetime that you have this laptop. So that's a big additional extra. So the regular price that we offer this, or would offer this for, is $749. If you make that decision tonight, while supplies last, you get it for $599, which I think for a lot of us is a sweet spot for a brand new laptop. But then with the Flex Pay and the free shipping, but the Flex Pay specifically, it really opens this up as, I can afford to do this, I'm going to do this, I know I've needed a new laptop, now I can get it. You don't need to join a club, there's no fees, there's no application. Anybody who's watching TV right now can own this laptop for $99 and a little bit of tax. That's it. There's no interest on that at all. We simply split up the payments, and we charge your credit or debit card every month for the 6 months, and you get it. Now, I do want to invite anybody out there that is an HSN credit card holder to take advantage of what's called VIP financing. Tonight, we're offering 12 months of no interest. It's like a 12-month flex pay. You get it home for under $50. $650. If you'd like to get in on the action, call 1-800-695-1418, and if you get approved, you can take an additional $10 off the price of this. Since we're now in the final leg, as it were, of this presentation, I'd certainly love for you to make that call. I know that we are ultimately very confident that you'll be delighted with this, not only because of the way it looks, but the way it performs and all the extra features. Aaron, you used the word upgrade at the start of the presentation, and that really is the ultimate term. This is upgraded in every sense, with every bell and every whistle.
Absolutely, Adam. And one of those things, you know, we were talking earlier about the ports, and I've got to tell you guys, if you look for a computer now, you don't have to take my word for it. If you go into a computer store, you'll see ports are becoming less. And everybody goes, oh, well, you know, there's cloud computing. We're not plugging as many things in. We still plug a ton of things in. We plug our tablets into our computers. And I'll talk about this in a minute. If you've upgraded your tablet, and you've upgraded your GPS, and you've upgraded your smartphone, but you haven't upgraded your computer, this is the hub of the home. This is where you sync your computer. This is where you make sure your phone is updated. You know, and if your computer is running slowly, for goodness sakes, you've shaken your foundation at that point. One of the upgrades on this is the HDMI port. So what we've done here is we've just taken an HDMI cable and plugged it into the big television. I want you guys to see the kind of clarity that comes from the computer to the television. It's absolutely extraordinary because this is sending, remember, a high-definition video signal and a high-definition audio signal. Now I'll just pop this into the shot for a minute so you can see them together. High-definition video signal and high-definition audio signal with just one cable. So it's so easy to set up. And remember, let me show you this too. Let's see if I can balance. It's like an audition for Cirque du Soleil here. I'm afraid I'm going to lose. There we go. All right. This does have the optical drive as well. And the optical drive means, of course, this is your portable media center. So not only the best, you know, visuals with that high definition 17-inch screen and the best audio with Beats Audio, but also a great way to play all your different media. A couple other little things I want to show you guys quickly while we're over here. One of the things I want to do is go into a game. And then we have a little video we'll show you right after I open the game here. Oops. The processor, AMD processors, are processors that are used in some of the best gaming systems in the world, like the PlayStation and Xbox and you name it. AMD powers nearly every major game station. Their graphics are out of this world. This has the best graphics of any AMD processor I've ever sold. It's the top of the line. It's the A10. Just so you know, little extra knowledge for those of you who might be interested. The graphics card is the R6, the Radeon R6 graphics card. Let me just show you. So I'm going to get in here and I'm going to play a little bit of Sonic here. Obviously, I do this as a service to my customers, and because I love to play a little Sonic as well. Look at the graphics on this. If this does not look like, oh man, I just got hit by, continue.
Try again.
There we go. Okay, wait, continue next. Oh man. If you're better at playing Sonic than I am, you'll see that the quality is absolutely out of this world. Okay, I've been given 50 rings. Come on, all I want to do is play again. Okay, here we go. If I wasn't such a cheapskate and I didn't use the free version of this, you get the idea.
Aaron, the hour's going to be over in a minute.
but I want to play some more. So hang on, if I just do this.
Oh my gosh!
And then I just got to play. Well, it was going to cost me 99 cents if I did the full version, and you know, it just wasn't going to work out tonight.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. I blew all my money on my new jacket. We've already been through this, haven't we? The graphics are awesome, and you can see when you play them on a big screen television, they are just all the better. Now, when you consider that you've got a computer with this kind of screen, with this kind of graphics card, it really starts to all add up to something special. Let's talk about these graphics and sort of how they apply to other things for a minute. We have a little bit of video, a little pre-prepared video that we're going to show you guys right now. AMD technology is found in everything, from the leading game consoles to personal computers, obviously. If it can game in the way it was just gaming, now granted, even though I love that game, I'm terrible at it, but if it can game like that, imagine the other things you'll be able to do, from stabilizing your shaky home video, connecting to your television, boosting image quality. Everything you do, really everything you do, becomes an extraordinary, elevated experience.
Well, I have some news coming through from our producer, Mr. Rick. We are about to hit 1,300 sold, and with everyone on the phone line, that number will exceed 2,000 sold for the entire day, which is probably the highest number I can recall in a long time for the midnight launch. I think it's testament to how strong and compelling this offer is. It's a no-brainer. I want to take you through the colors so you can choose the color that you want before that color is gone. Down front, you'll see there's the beautiful red, which is always a big seller. The white, if you want the white, we have fewer at this stage than 500. So white is on the verge of selling out. Blue, Rick, was that the next most limited, sir? Okay, the blue, no, forgive me, it's the purple now. The purple at this stage, only about 900 before that has sold out. So those two colors especially, very much a last call going out. Depending on what people buy, clearly they can be gone by certainly the morning hour. So grab the one that you want. Please know as well, and I always say this because when you buy an electronic, there's always that fear of, oh, you know, should I have got this one? What if I want to shop and search and look and compare? We always offer a 30-day money-back guarantee with no restocking fees, with no penalties, with no money subtracted. So you can secure yours, lock yours in, and know that for whatever reason, you buy a blue one, you decide you want a red one, I mean, you can always return it with no penalty whatsoever. So the price is the best anywhere that we've been able to find. Again, HP did this just for us. They did this for you as a custom-built laptop. The reason why this is the easiest job on earth tonight with Aaron and I is because it just has the best of everything. The biggest screen, the high definition screen, the lightest weight chassis that we've ever been able to bring at 6 pounds for the big screen is unheard of. Not only that, folks, it's not just the HP brand that we're in love with Beats Audio. You talk about the cool factor, you talk about the prestige factor, you talk about the best music for games, for your music, for movies. You've got it with this. You have it with this. You talk about the power. Aaron is obsessed with the A10 processor, and rightly so. We've never had an HP laptop with an A10 processor inside. You know, a lot of the technical jargon sometimes can sound like gobbledygook, but what it means to you and me is that it's the best that AMD have. So this isn't last year's technology. This isn't a clearance sale. We're not trying to clear these out at a low price just because there's a new thing on the horizon. We have the most advanced HP laptop we've ever done at the lowest price we've ever done, with all the software, with the lifetime of technical support, with FlexPay, with free shipping, and with Aaron Berger.
What a night. And with an accelerated processing unit and an accelerated graphics processor. And you're like, what? That's a bunch of gobbledygook. Let me just show you. This is cool because I am upset. I'll use the word, I'll go into treatment, I'll do whatever I need to do. The A10 processor, look, with AMD has a lot of different lines. Their A line is their top line. It is the top. The A4 is a very good processor. The A8 is an awesome processor. The A10 is out of this world. It's the best processor in the line. Now, mind you, we have never sold an HP 17-inch at a lower price than this. So it is an incredible value, and value is important. Look, value is important to all of us, obviously, but performance is what's really important. So let me show you this. I have turned the processor back on this. I have basically turned, on this one, I have turned the acceleration of the processor off. So let's look first where I've turned the acceleration off. When you look in this little fishbowl, and let's get close on this one maybe. I think it'd be easier if we take a close look at this one and then a close look. With the acceleration off, take a look at the little fish, and they're not swimming upside down yet, so that's good. But what are they doing, Rick? What did you call it? They're stutter swimming.
They don't look too healthy, do they?
No, they don't. And I have purposely turned the acceleration off. This is what your normal processor, what a much more typical processor would look like. Now, and I had to go in specifically, and it's not an easy thing to do to turn it off, but I turned it off. When you get your computer home, that accelerator is already on. Look at the fish over here.
Oh, boy.
They're healthy, they're happy, they're moving at a speed that makes sense. What this means, of course, is that all of your video, all of your graphics, whether you're on Facebook, when you get on your computer, do you sometimes think, man, the internet is slow today? Do you ever think that?
Yep.
The internet isn't slow today. It wasn't slow yesterday. The internet doesn't change speed. It's not the weather. It's not rainy or cloudy or sunny. The internet doesn't have good and bad days. Your computer gets slow because your processor isn't fast enough. It doesn't have an accelerator in it. It might not have an advanced processing unit, which I'll tell you about in a minute. It probably doesn't have enough RAM. This has 8 gigs, the most I've ever sold. In fact, the most I've ever seen in a computer. probably, it's called your startup drive, gets full with 1,000 gigabyte memory with a full terabyte. Your startup drive is not going to get full anytime this side of this decade. I mean, it is just, you are set up for success. Now, there's two other things I've got to tell you about. One of the reasons I've taken a field trip over here, other than I get a little antsy and I like to move around, is I want to make the point to you that no matter where you go, and we're getting into summertime, I hope you're taking an awesome trip. I hope you're, you know what, I think I've only been to one national park, and there's so many. I've never seen the Grand Canyon. There's lots of places I'd love to hike part of the Appalachian Trail. That's a dream of mine. I hope you're getting to travel this summer. And when you do, and when you take this computer with you, you might have a question. You might be in a new hotel. You might be at your daughter-in-law's house. You might not know how to hook up to a certain printer, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. You'll know how because you can make one toll-free phone call no matter where you are. This travels with you, and it's good for the life of the computer. You have toll-free support 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. It's live one-on-one remote support. Do you know? I really like this feature. You can even give your technician permission to come into your computer and control it. You'll actually see the mouse move. They can show you how to do things. Years ago, I sold real estate years and years and years ago. About 10 years ago, and I used to pay $50 a month to a service. It was called Something Hands, and they would come in and they would do that exact same thing to show me how to do things on my computer. They were a specialist in this software that I was using. I loved that service. You have it included in your computer for the lifetime of your computer. Do you know how to move your old files over to your new computer? If you don't, no problem. You call the toll-free number. They're going to tell you how. There's another thing that they'll do. They will help you with setting up your security software. To that point, I'd like to spend about 60 or 90 seconds as I rejoin Adam. I think we even have a little video that we can show you.